Let's get this open. Anti-riot gear, yeah. It's all good. Oh, Christ. I take it the reason why... I guess it's like all these parts. No, they don't weigh anything. What the hell? Then what the hell is it? I mean, it could be this, obviously. Just get it out of here. Whatever. Don't need it. I actually thought that the parts and such would weigh something. But I see now that's just not true. So, the bridge is over here. I mean, we should get into to Fallbrook. We should. Oh, this is actual water, not just like acid pools. That's a nice change. Okay. Only halfway to the mountain? Are you insane? This place is huge. Damn. I don't even know. Mortimer Bell. Are you the greeter?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Okay. Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's okay. Just point me towards Miss Malin. Come on.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Ah, I see.
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation,
whatever.
no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon.
Day
Straight
trippers?
back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Yeah, I hear. Where am
Yes,
I
it's true.
exactly? What is this
Fallbrook
place?
really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient.
What?
We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night.
$250 a night? Are
Miss
you
Malin can rent you one
insane?
if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Sure. Whatever, crazy dude. So that's supply right there. Okay. Let's see. Who are you skinning? That's not you. Nelson Mason.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
He means gullible, Captain.
Ah.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood.
Not
Say,
quite.
I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Flattery will get you everywhere. Do go on.
It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
The what? Let me guess, we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5%? Persuade 100? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, I mean, yeah,
Is that
whatever.
sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink.
No, I don't.
My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Shipping tunnels? The what? Where the hell would that be? I don't even know. Oh well. Sublight employee. Are they all sublight in here? Sublight thug. Maybe not. Okay. So obviously we're gonna buy all of these because we need all of them, basically. And we gotta do something here. Got a lot of this stuff too. We really don't need a lot of these. But I don't know. It's hard to say what we can cut down on these days. We got 89. How are we 89? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is why. Even then, what the hell? Are you in the what? I don't get it. How are we this encumbered? Doesn't make any sense to me. This doesn't weigh anything. This is, I mean, hardly anything at all. Well, let's just sell something. Let's see. Sell that. Is this it? No. Is this really it? Does weigh quite a bit, seems. But I mean, that cannot be it. Well, it beats me. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. Patron. Supply the chef. Hello?
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
What?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
The background music? I'm pretty sure it's in Borderlands 3. And possibly even 2 at some point.
Can't fathom why
But
you'd go
probably
searching
more
her out.
3
But
in the
it's your
beginning.
neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
give it that kind of a Wild West undertones, you know? You're not sure? I know it's also in Firefly, the TV series. It heavily drew upon the you know, the Lone Ranger, the cowboy aesthetic in some way. Like, you get it. God, I love that series. Let's see, report. I can't believe that I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I have finally found a spot with promise. Down a tunnel on the riverbank outside of the town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth. 1 nugget and 2 teeth? What the hell? Teeth? What? Okay, who the hell? Who's the owner of the teeth? What the hell did he do? Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, what is this? Hello?
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Jeez, okay. Straight to the point then. What do we have here? Eye covering. Oh, that could look real good actually. Sublight data pad. That seems like something we want to buy. This data pad contains the personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublight contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we found fucking Alawite gas in a hibernated reso lab out in the dust bag. Lawite, Oliwite, whatever it's spelled, it's worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? Looks like old Gertie's haunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so, the way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Marlin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying with him with the pale kale ale he likes. Figure if it gets him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into that place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Alawiti gas. Found an old elevator shaft and lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. Things probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's himself hissed to Byzantium, you can bet on it. Can't let Remy and Gertie find out about it. Gertie's go all full burn and demand I split the profit. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at this. This is good. Weapons could use a hand here and there. And we're good. Liana.
I offer high quality and low prices. Pick one for your purchase. If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Okay. Who's the top dog in these parts?
Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Okay. Yeah, see you, man. Sleep tight. Town built into the side of the mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But
Jeez.
now that you mention
Chill.
it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
Oh, probably. From who? Monarch is a lawless land.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Why are the socialites?
They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Oh. Let's see what you have anyway. Oh, Soplight plasma knife. Okay, it's pretty good. Not that it really matters. Not ever gonna use it. Yeah, you know, it's fine. What's up here? Pleated armor. Emmett Dunsley.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
You don't look like you're walking.
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
Two?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
What the hell are you on, man? Like, Jesus. Oh, we need to eat. We need to eat. Let's see. Beans will do. How do we get in there? Wait a second. Wait. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's just like take this nice and easy, I suppose. What do we have here? Insurance agent.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Dullness of mind?
Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
Ah.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So I hear.
What kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
How the hell does that work?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls.
I
So
figured.
while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the authorities,
We
that's what
prefer
you're
to
saying.
Think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity.
No shit.
Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
Yeah. What can you tell me about your insurance
Plenty.
policies?
As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy.
Please do not tell me any.
We've insured
all of them.
unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Ah. Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a
What?
claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Oh, wow. Disastrous marriages.
Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts.
Huh.
There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
I see. It's more than
One
I
thing's
needed
for
to know.
sure, you won't find better
But
policy
less than I
protection
thought
against
that you
sudden
would tell
lunar
me.
implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady. No, I don't need anything from here. What about this place up here? Nah. Suppose you could steal that from her. Let's just have a look in here. What's in here? Let's take all of these. Yes, please. Thank you. Malin's House of Hospitality. Hmm?
Keep walking, wrong leech.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Take it easy, man. I'll take those. Thank you. Wesley Alexander.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here?
No.
On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs.
What?
This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay. Sure. Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
Are you done?
Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Uh-huh.
I'll bet she's a hoot at parties.
Probably.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manty dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine.
Yeah.
But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger.
A lot of things.
Well, I'm half listening.
Found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur.
Yeah.
The one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
They aren't? Sandra said you might know something about the corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. But I'm guessing Arthur already told you that.
Yeah.
Moron squeals like a sissy pig. Marauders ruined our last drop. Killed my whole delivery team. You make them pay, and I'll more than compensate you for the cost of bullets.
Okay. Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Oh, I've been there. Right, the Alta Vitae stuff that
So you got a
Lillian
brain
mentioned.
on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier.
Ah, sure, must
To
be.
extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
So you say. Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
I can get it done. Been
I
there,
do like
done
your
that.
gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis.
Yeah.
You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
It's done. No problem. Nyoka's handled mantisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Yeah.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Right.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Okay. Oh, engineer can handle that.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care.
Okay.
Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal.
Antediluvian?
But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Better be. Yes, go on.
This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now.
Has it now?
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Okay. Get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego.
Okay.
He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me.
So I am. What specifically do you want me to do? Easy as eating a sister pig pie. Any tip? Oh, I might get in. Just what do I have to do?
I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Okay. Say I want to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill them?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method.
Hey, Dagger. How you doing?
The end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Probably better that way. Sublight ID cartridge. That could work. What the hell are you looking at? Wait, you got sick last night? What do you mean sick? This guy's had enough. What is in here? Ugh. Guess this is where people go to sleep it off, maybe? Damn, I hope so, if that's the place they keep the employers. Then it's really bad. Yeah, I got the feeling too. Like, she's not great that way. Now, what is here? Whatever.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
What is in here?
I've emptied 14
Sick as in threw up 2:30 in the morning. What the hell? Was it related to like the headache and stuff you got last night? Or is that not really what it was? You still went to work? Why? Depending on what, you know, what the sickness is, I would not have done that because, you know, the threat of actually being contagious. So, what exactly happened? Did you like get a bad headache to the point where, you know, to the point where you literally just threw up? Because if that's the case, that sounds really bad. Okay, so you weren't as sick. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot more sense. Let's get some of these things. Critical damage. Yeah, that'll do. Shock. Plasma. What about a scope here? No. Let's do this. Jeez. It sounds almost as if you get like spells of migraine or some sort.